What's up, Slumber Yard? In this video, we're talking about how the Casper compares to DreamCloud. So these mattresses have both been around for a while, and they're a little bit different, so that's why we're doing this comparison. We're basically going to talk about everything that you need to know about these beds and how they stack up head to head. And if you didn't know, I'm Wes, and over here at the Slumber Yard, we review all things online beds. So for the purposes of this comparison, we're basically going to be looking at the Casper and the DreamCloud and talk about how their policies, firmness, feel, pricing, and so much more compare and contrast. Now, at the end of the video, we'll try to have a final verdict for you, but if you like this one, hit the thumbs up button. But let's just get into this comparison.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alright, so before I get into everything that you need to know about DreamCloud and the Casper, I do want to say that both of these brands did send us these beds for free to review and then tell you guys about them, but if you order either online, they're going to be backed up with the following policies, starting with free shipping. Now these are both bed-in-a-box mattresses. Even though one is a pretty big burly bed, it's still going to show up to your house in a big box. You just drag those things inside your house and just rip off all that packaging, and then the beds will expand in front of your eyes. Now in the case of the Casper, you might want to give it a couple of days or at least a couple of hours to fully inflate and get to its true firmness and feel before you start harshly judging the mattress. Now, once they are in your possession, you get a 100-night sleep trial with the Casper, and with DreamCloud, they go above and beyond and give you a full year trial period, so that's a pretty cool first difference to talk about. But if within those trial periods you don't really like either one of these mattresses, you can get free returns, but hopefully you do enjoy them, and with the Casper, you get a 10-year warranty, and with the DreamCloud, you actually get a lifetime warranty. So they obviously have some pretty bulked up policies with the DreamCloud mattress. But let's just jump right into this video and talk about construction. So what are these beds made up of? And starting with the Casper, this is a pretty simple 3-layer all-foam bed. It's got dense support foam on the bottom, then you have a transition layer of memory foam, and then on top of that is the bed's comfort foam layer, which is an open cell foam, which is pretty much just a soft neutral foam. Now Casper does have little holes drilled into the top of the mattress, which they dub airscape, which should, add to some airflow advantages. But in general, this whole construction is going to add up to give this bed a soft neutral foam feel. It's going to be really accommodating, pretty much something that 9 out of 10 sleepers would really enjoy, and it's a really great option if you don't really know what you're exactly looking for. Now, even though it does use memory foam as its transition layer, you aren't going to feel it that much since it is, the buffer between the comfort foam and that bottom support foam. But in general, it's just a really comfy bed that, I would sleep on any day of the week. And actually, I sleep on a bed that has a really similar soft neutral foam feel. Now, jumping over to the DreamCloud mattress, this bed does have a little bit more layers, and it is a hybrid mattress, meaning it does use pocketed coils in combination with foams. And we generally say that most people above the 200 to 250 pound range should look into a hybrid bed just because they provide a lot more long-term support and durability for those bigger body types. But looking at the bottom of the mattress, you have a thin layer of support foam, then there's those pocketed coils. Above that is a transition foam layer, then above that is the bed's main comfort foam layer, which is a gel memory foam, and the whole thing's wrapped up in a quilted Euro top cover. Now for this bed, we would say it has more of a responsive memory foam feel. So unlike the Casper where you can't really feel that memory foam, in this bed you definitely can, and it is going to be more new age, more responsive. Something like a Nectar or a Tempur-Pedic, that has more of a dense, viscous, traditional memory foam feel. When you push down on it, it's really slow to respond, but with this DreamCloud mattress, it's a lot faster to respond, which is why we dub it more, new age. So that more responsive memory foam, along with those other foam layers and those pocketed coils, will make the bed respond rather quickly. So if you are a combination sleeper that likes to change between different sleeping positions, you can get by on a bed like the DreamCloud. Now I know we just talked a lot about the differences between these two beds, but let's just bring it all together and talk about a similarity, and that would be firmness. So both the Casper and DreamCloud are right around a medium on our firmness scale, so they should work for all sleeper types, back, stomach, side, and combination. And in general, if you have a bed that's close to a medium, it's a pretty good option since it's not going to be extra firm or extra soft. But if you are looking for a bed that is maybe a little firmer or softer, you can check out some other beds from DreamCloud. They have the DreamCloud Premier and DreamCloud Premier Rest beds. Those will each be a little bit more expensive than this base DreamCloud model, but you have an option for a firmer one and a softer one. Now in terms of Casper, they have a ton of different beds as well. They have the Snow, maybe a great option for any hot sleepers. They have the Nova, a great side sleeper option, and they have the Wave, which is also around a medium, just a little bit more bulked up than the Casper. And we'll have all of those beds from both brands linked down below in the description if you do want to learn about them, and we've done tons of videos and reviews on them as well, so if you want to watch any of those, feel free to check down there. Now I'm quickly going to talk about some things that couples might want to consider if you happen to be sharing the mattress, and those things are motion isolation, temperature regulation, and edge support. And in terms of edge support, I would say that the DreamCloud performs a little bit better than the Casper just because it does have those pocketed coils and you have more reinforced edges. But whereas in motion isolation, the Casper's gonna probably perform a little bit better since it is an all foam bed. And in general, most all foam beds do perform better than those with pocketed coils. Now in terms of temperature regulation, both of these beds are pretty much gonna sleep temperature neutral. None are really gonna cool you down throughout the night or heat you up, so that's pretty much a good thing. Now in terms of price, these beds are pretty similar, but they're not the exact same. And I do want to preface this whole section by saying beds and bed companies do like to change their pricing and promotions constantly. So this is as of when I'm recording this video, but you should be able to pick up a queen size Casper for around the $1,000 mark MSRP. And as of when I'm recording this video, they are offering a discount. So definitely check down below in that description to apply that and save some money. And with the DreamCloud, as of when I'm recording this video, I'm currently seeing it for $800, which is a downright steal for a bed of this quality. And again, we might also have some discount codes with DreamCloud, and they'll be linked down below in that description box. And if you do decide to use them, that helps us out over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate any of that support. But that is basically the short story when comparing DreamCloud to the Casper. And at this point in the video, let's just give you our team's final verdict. And we would pretty much say if you're looking for a bed with more of a responsive memory foam feel around a medium, you want some really consumer-friendly policies, and you want a hybrid mattress, check out the DreamCloud. And if you want something that's got more of a soft neutral foam feel right around a medium, you like the sound of that all foam design, and you just want something that's generally accommodating, then you should check out the Casper. But that is just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What do you guys think? Have you tried any of these beds or have you heard of them? I hope you've heard of them, but write us down below in those comments. We want to hear from you. And if you happen to enjoy this video, hit the thumbs up button. You can always subscribe to our channel for so much more bed content. But that's going to do it for this one. I'm Wes, wishing you a good night's sleep.
Slumber Yard, you've been watching my Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. My Slumber Yard. Slumber Yard. Come on now. My Slumber Yard. Like and subscribe.